So, you've probably heard about it, right? The ultimate branding course. It's everywhere. But with all the hype flying around, it's tough to know what's real. That's what we're here for. We're going to cut through all that noise and give you a straight, data-backed answer on whether this course is actually worth your money.
So let's just dive right in. This is the big question, isn't it? Is the ultimate branding course, or UBC as you'll hear it called, really the game changer it claims to be for building your brand online? Or is it just another expensive course? We're going to find out together.
Okay, first things first. Before we can start talking pros and cons, we really need to get on the same page about what the ultimate branding course actually is. Let's unpack the hype and see what's really inside the box.
So at its heart, UBC isn't just about making things look pretty. Forget just picking fonts and colors. This is a deep dive into the strategy of a brand. We're talking about your core identity, the psychology behind why people buy, and how you actually make money from it all. It's the whole shebang.
So what makes it stand out from the crowd? Well, a few big things. It hammers home strategic clarity, not just visuals. It teaches you how to sell based on trust, which feels way more authentic. A huge one for a lot of people is the faceless branding option. If you want to build a brand without showing your face, this is for you. Plus, it gives you practical tools like ready-made funnels. And then there's that last point, Master Resell Rights, or MRR. That's a big deal, and we're definitely going to circle back to it.
All right, now for the good stuff. Let's make the case for the ultimate branding course. What are the huge wins that students are talking about over and over again?
Okay, the number one thing you hear constantly is clarity. People who've been totally stuck for months, sometimes years, suddenly have that aha moment. They also love that the sales strategies don't feel slimy or pushy. It's all about creating content that connects and converts naturally. And on top of all that, you get the practical tools like funnels, the faceless modules, and a community that's actually active and helpful, plus free updates. That's a pretty sweet deal.
And this really sums it all up. This isn't just theory. People are getting real, tangible results. When you look at all the testimonials, you see a clear pattern. Breakthroughs in their brand, better engagement on their content, and here's the kicker, actual sales, sometimes happening just weeks after they start. That's pretty powerful.
But of course, it can't all be perfect, right? To give you the full picture, we have to look at the other side. What are the things that might make you pause? The potential deal breakers you absolutely need to know about. And let's just get the big one out of the way right now, the price. There's no sugarcoating it. This is a serious upfront investment. For a lot of people, especially if you're just starting out, that cost is going to be the biggest hurdle. Beyond the cost, there are a few other things. It's really important to know that you're not getting any personal one-on-one coaching here. Also, there is a ton of information, which can feel like drinking from a fire hose if you're a total newbie. And this is a huge one. There's a strict no refund policy. Once you're in, you're in. And finally, this is not a magic pill. It demands your time and real, consistent effort to actually get those results.
Okay, so we've laid out the good and the bad. We've seen both sides of the coin. That brings us to the moment of truth, the final verdict. Based on everything we've looked at, should you invest?
This slide really breaks it down perfectly. Look, if you're a self-starter who's craving a complete roadmap, deep strategy, authentic marketing, the whole works, then UBC is probably going to be a fantastic fit for you. But on the flip side, if you know you need that one-on-one handholding, or if you're hoping for overnight success, or you're on a super tight budget, then this probably isn't the right move for you right now.
And if you're a data person, check this out. It shows who's getting the most out of this. The biggest slice of the pie, 40%, are entrepreneurs starting from zero who need that A to Z plan. But it's also a huge hit with content creators who want to monetize and even existing marketers who want to go deeper.
And remember, we talked about that Master Resell Rights thing? Well, here's the final crucial piece of the puzzle. When you resell the course, you keep 100% of the profit. Not 50, not 70, all of it. That feature alone completely changes the math on the initial investment, creating a potential income stream from day one.
So all this leaves us with a much bigger question to chew on. In this crazy creator economy we're in, is this the new model? Is buying a high-value educational product and then getting the rights to resell it, is that the new digital gold rush? It's definitely something to think about. Thanks for tuning in.